No, we won't look at you. A wee wee. Okay, so where are we?
I don't know. Huh?
Hadrian's Wall.
Oh, Hadrian's Wall. That is what the water thing
I don't know what you're talking about. The water thing. Yeah, it's right, I think that's it right there.
It makes sense.
Yeah.
It's so beautiful.
It is gorgeous. And chilly. So there it is. You know, for something built so long ago, it doesn't look much different than things that were built more recently, like this wall there. And there you have it. Yeah.
It sounded like a gunshot.
No, I didn't hear it.
This is not going to work for me today.
Do a little walk, but not much, I think.
We should have gotten water at the store. Water.
I'm trying to think. I think we have water in the... Yeah, don't we have water in the car, Diane? Yep, we have some.
He was cranking.
Well, the wall's right there. And I was going to walk around to this little ledge right here so I could look down there and see just what's there. Well, lots of rocks. Yeah, I'm not doing that. Well, so Hadrian's Wall, at the time of the, well, for a certain period of Roman history, it was the northernmost border of what they would call the Roman Empire. There were two walls, Antonine Wall and Hadrian's Wall. This one is Hadrian's Wall, the one that lasted the longest, and it is the longest. And there it is, running up that face. And it runs along the top of the ridge. No, just go.
30 minutes almost, so 28.
Oh, okay. Oh, he's got arrows in the back of his shield, so he must be bravely running away. A set of hippo sandals found at Vindolanda in 2018. Coolness. Phallic horse charm. Okay. Ah, they were used on the. Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, that was an old penis etching.
Look at how they kept the saddle on.
There are two main types of soldier.
Had it there,
The legionaries,
this
the Roman
is
citizen.
here, and then they had it around the backside to hold it
Each must
down.
supply his own equipment and swear an oath of loyalty to
Huh.
the emperor.
That's
Legionaries
pretty
join an
cool.
infantry unit as part of a group of 8
Similar
men,
to
a
today.
contubernium.
Yeah, they hadn't come up with stirrups yet.
New soldiers are stuck with fatigues, dirty jobs, until they secure a specialist post.
Those were
10 contubernia form a century. With its own standard bearer, commander of the watch, second in command, and a centurion to lead them all. 6 centuries together make up a cohort, and 10 cohorts plus a small cavalry unit, the Equites Legionis, make up the biggest Roman army unit of them all, the legion. The legion's symbol is the Roman eagle, borne aloft by the aquilifer. Cohorts in a legion are numbered 1 to 10. Cohort 1 is extra large, with 5 double centuries. Its
Didn't realize this
centurions
actually
are the
arrows on
senior
the floor
ranking
telling us to go
primi
different
ordinates,
directions.
and the most senior of all is primus pilus, or first file. He can be promoted to be praefectus castrorum, camp prefect, in charge of the daily running of the legion. Outranking this camp prefect are 7 men, 6 staff officers,
You know
the
what?
tribuni,
I have a book
and the commander of the
on
entire
Kindle
legion, the
that I think you would absolutely love.
Back in Rome, he's
It's
a member of the Senate,
it's a history
the
of
Empire's
every Roman
600 strong
legion.
ruling
Oh
unit.
yeah?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
I'll see if I can. I know you can share books on Kindle. I'll have to figure out how.
Each a Roman
Yeah,
citizen.
about the ninth legion that disappeared and stuff.
Yeah, there's some. A few. There's a few theories about what happened.
Yeah, they probably
That they didn't actually disappear here. They went to the front in Gaul, and they were, but they don't. They don't know. Last record they had, I think, was in Scotland, and then suddenly they're just not there
A
anymore.
few double-strength cavalry regiments, including one in Britain, the Ala Petriana, also part-mounted cohorts. And some auxiliary cohorts
building
and
inscription.
just regular infantry, organised like the legionary cohorts. But the similarities stop here, at the cohort. Auxiliaries are part of no bigger unit. There's no legion and no legate to command them. Instead, each cohort has its own high-ranking commander, who leads these more compact maneuverable units. And when an auxiliary soldier has served the Roman army for 25 years, a great reward awaits. He gets a plot of land, a pension, and all of the rights of a Roman citizen, for him, his children, and the generations to come.
had that very big shield, as you can see.
Yeah.
So the battle lines would shift slowly to the right as you're kind of trying to get behind the shield of the guy next to you, right? Because your right side's exposed, but not from his shield. So that was a problem in Roman and Greek armies was like, you put your best, will you put your best?
I have a comment for taking organized and make pronunciation. Rome. My name is placed in the country. My hair from a small
We've got to be paid. So we're not going to pay. We got to have the town. That's our stomping ground. Great local the spot set up 20 tamers, soldiers, shops, bar houses, taverns, with trade, beer, great grub. But for now, I'm stuck here, on night watch, with civilians. Very little can be seen of the wall regions. On this spot once stood the heavily defended fort of Isaac. In the years since the fall of the empire, stone from the fort and the nearby wall was scavenged to build castles, churches, field walls, and farmhouses. The fort's faded remains mark the halfway point of our journey. Here at Corfields, the wall is far more visible, and we can clearly see one of the many mile castles that line the route. This one will be manned by 10 or more soldiers at any one time. Activity on the frontier wasn't limited to the wall itself. Just in the south of the border, we can see the remains of a number of other vital sites, including Hot Whistleburn Fort. This modest garrison, with its stores, barracks, and headquarters building, once guarded the original Stain Gate frontier, a line that marked the boundary before the wall itself was built. To the east of Hot Whistle, you can see the outline of the temporary camps used to house the legionary stonemasons who built the wall in the mid-AD 120s. This was an 8-year undertaking that required a sizable workforce.
This is the men's room. Look at this. Graffiti, Roman graffiti on the walls.
Throughout the world, for the nations that Trajan had supposedly subjugated were defected. Wars were aroused, and Sarmatians were making war. The Britons could not be kept under Roman control. There was insurrection in Egypt, and finally, Cyrenaica and Palestine were in rebellion. I at once abandoned Trajan's new provinces beyond the Euphrates.
God, he got all over the place, didn't he?
You see this? You had a male lover.
Well, that's not surprising.
I had great oaken stakes driven deep into the ground and fastened together to form a palisade. But in Britain, where the rebels had killed 3,000 legionaries, that would not have been enough. So I had to separate Romans and barbarians with a stone wall, 80 miles long from sea to sea, with towers and forts at intervals. I called it my Ilian Wall. I have travelled all over the empire, first in the west, then in the east, and have inspected all the provinces and armies and restored discipline and character. In fact, I saw myself as the second Augustus, a new founder of the empire, right here, Prince.
And these qualities survive at the edge of the empire. Alliance, popular plays, first to know every rumor around camp. These, far from the comforts of home, first year
practice target.
Centurion's favorite, and way too bossy for his boots. If you need something, he's the man who can get it for you. Lucius, gave up the easy life and warm weather to join the army. Must have been
and they are a critical part of the work the Vindolanda Trust does. This project wouldn't be possible without the support of our very generous funders, the National Lottery Heritage Fund. The Maggie project is a 5-year research project run by the Vindolanda Trust to investigate Maggie Fort, but also its surrounding frontier landscape. Project is really important because Maggie and
a third.
Right, I saw that, because then they might turn it.
The Syrians.
Right. And that makes sense.
What do you mean? When you're in the auxiliary, you're representing Rome, so you look like Romans and you act like Romans.
It's all right for him. His living quarters are huge. Even as a slave to cook and clean for him. What does he know about it?
You deserve our respect, but you deserve his time in Iraq. And it's a lot tougher then than it is now.
Really?
And if you want respect for land, I have some groundbreaking news. You have to learn. Now, I'm off for a meeting with Roger. Full details will be posted at headquarters, and each man is given a full 50 kilograms. Pack your retention tools. You'll need them. There's still need to be done. Thank you.
Okay.
Oh, does it? No, it doesn't.
Thanks, guys. You will
Get 'em.
represent our fees, Judge, and I have privileged your confidence.
There you go. Too far, it's gone over the enemy's head. Oh no, they've actually got ranges on there, so it wants you to hit about 240. Otherwise, it's too far.
Okay, slave, on your way.
Where's he going?
Commander's house.
And you let that man...
Oh, something that I've read that they have never found
Passwords to the commander's household.
is one of these.
No, well, there's one in the case. The only known, it's black, not red, but in
Must
one of
be.
the cases it says the only known one to ever been bought.
Then that's what I've. Yeah.
Yeah.
Not without the passport.
Is this some kind of
I
joke?
don't remember that.
Password will keep you from getting Rome.
No, not unless you give us the passport.
Fine. Intrepidus.
Beg your pardon, but that was last week's.
Very well. Tormentor.
Lay them through.
I don't think I
Good
know
job.
that.
That's what I was just about to say. That fits like this one.
Right. I like this.
They were pretty smart if they made these.
Pilum. I'm sorry?
They had these.
Oh yeah. And much bigger ones.
By the gods, we lost the man, gained the child.
I overheard the orderly say it's real bad. We have to take his whole leg off.
Don't you listen to the ladders?
This is a really good
The aliens
museum.
Yes, it
remember
is.
what the Optio said to us in training. Make pain your companion and not your enemy.
How's it look, Doctor?
It's quite a nasty injury. And there's risk of infection. There's a lot worse.
Where are you from, sir?
Now, where you know, before traveling here, I spent most of my adult life in Damascus.
That's not the Atlantis.
Yes. Working for a physician. Talking most of what I know. I had a good living there. There's plenty of rich merchants and their wives who needed the ailment seen to.
If you don't mind me asking, sir, how come you ended up here?
Not for the weather, that's for sure. Something like join the army, see the empire, life of adventure, and all that.
Yeah, we've all heard that bitch.
Enough questions, soldier. Almost there, but.
writing.
These are too lazy. Instead of working with the rest of us, you're busy doing wheels on the side. What kind of a team player does that?
Today, I secured extra samples for you and dried meat. You don't want it? No, it's good.
Who's up for again? Fortuna is smiling on me today.
Even not getting much support or good food. Who's the prefect of family reporting now?
There's been a big increase in attacks on supply lines from south on the Stain Gate Road. Essentially, Italians left from the land 2 days ago for ambush and responsive new supplies.
Before I come back, there'll be a few on the way being heavy support.
I've been here a couple of years now. I've had a few close calls, but never really out.
That's because, guys, you're all the way at the back in the hot summer.
All right. Settle down. Let's see. Go ahead, guys.
Thanks be to the goddess of Syria. Thanks to Diana for the meat, and thanks to Bacchus for the drink, and thanks be to my goddess. Without there, I would not eat.
This is really good witness. Better than my mother's.
Even the mother's students.
Tell me, this is the day that you found in March 1940.
Oh, I'm going to donate to Felicitas.
Mustard and fennel. And I think you'll agree that this stew tastes
Oh, have you gone in here yet?
Uh-huh. The tiles look so pretty.
Yeah, but look at this. In the men's room. Same sort of thing. Oh, that's even nicer.
It's pretty, huh?
Yes, it is.
It's nice. I might go up and get some tea. You tell Jack. This is it, right, Rebecca?
Yeah, this way.
Latin is the language of the empire, and learning it will go far. Repeat after me. Magni habere. See, you just learned your first Latin. Translated into your language, it means pride.
Yeah, for a small one, it does. Very comprehensive.
I told Jack I enjoyed that more, than the British Museum. And he said, you know, the British Museum is more for if you already know what's what to look at it. This one is more educational.
Yeah. Did you see the Rosetta Stone?
I did.
Yeah.
I barely saw it because there were so many people around it.
Oh, yeah.
Over their heads, and I couldn't see it all. So
that's very
Mardi Gras parades when I was younger. I could always I would just tap, men that were doing it. You can see clears in my head, can't you? And I'm like, oh, I can. And I'd worm my way to the very front. At concerts too. I was like, if you can see clear over my
free guided tours. Next one's at 1 p.m. I'm not. No. I want to get out into the excavations. Oh, did I lose Diane? Nope, almost. What do I tell you? Brilliant minds think alike.
Merchants, women, children, and slaves.
Yeah, they reconstructed a portion of the fort. Oop, sorry.
No, you're fine, thanks.
Nope, I think you're going the right way. Yeah, because I saw that.
This guy, because he seems to be giving a tour.
Yeah, he may be a private.
He also called it the right thing. Notice?
Oh, yeah.
Because not a village.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I saw these stones here and I was wondering what they were, and then I saw the little signpost on this side and vice the other side. So I thought, we must go this way. So I'm assuming this is the Vicus area we're in. I might be assuming too much, but
I think it's survived because it's we think it's survived because it's a central location. We think it's being used as a supply base and also for getting reinforcements as well.
Huh.
What you can see here, this here is an old Mano British temple. In the early period of the Mano culture,
worked out the gradient and then worked out they could have running water.
it looks like it. Yeah, it looks like a cistern that's full. Yeah, I think so. If there's a plaque over there, I kind of suggest they want you to go read it.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
So what's the little ones on the side? Even though we have two on our
I don't know. Is that a drain, maybe? Well, there's water in it.
There's a pipe right here.
Yeah. They did use clay pipes and lead pipes for underground plumbing.
This is amazing.
See why I wanted to. I've always wanted to go here and just never made it.
Yeah, I'm really glad we're
And there's areas like you can see over in there. You can see some fences that are up. They're continuing excavations, and actually it's right over in that area. About every month or two, they post on YouTube and talk about what they've been doing, what they found. What's this one? Workshops.
So they started making iron.
Yeah, I don't wonder if these things here are where they kept the heat going through.
It almost looks like a drain, but yeah, you're right. It could be a flue, but I don't see any evidence of a hypercaust here.
What's a hypercaust?
A hypercaust was the heated floor.
Oh, yeah.
What you'd have is you'd have a ground layer done, and then they would have like tiles about yay square.
No,
There'd be about 15 of them going up, and then the floor would be on top of that.
Yeah.
And on one end, they would have a furnace that was blowing hot air into it, and inside the walls, they actually had tubes inside the walls, so the heat would go up, and you'd have warm floor, warm walls.
Jeez.
Yeah, I need to go read that.
Venturing a little more afield, is he?
And there's one more sign.
Ah. Oh yeah, I see
Look
it
at
over
that
there.
building's pretty cool with the.
Oh, the turf roof, yeah. wonder what this is. Oh, I love that. That's pretty cool. That's underground sensors monitoring the preservation.
Not necessarily a barrack. I mean, barracks are uniform in the same sort of style. Barracks are in the same sort of style. Strip buildings, very narrow.
Yeah. Possible storehouse. Oh, here's a drain for you right here. Fine, I'll follow the herd. Herd of what? Herd of cows. Of course I've heard of cows. No, a cow herd. What do I care a cow herd? It's an old thing. Look at that bunch of cows. Not a bunch, a herd. Herd of what? Herd of cows. Oh, now what is this? It says it's a Severan fort, which is a different period. These buildings belong... Oh, so this is an earlier fort. Septimus Severus. A long series of rectangular buildings were barrack blocks accommodating the Severan garrison. Oh, each of the rooms on the side. Got it. Okay. Because each one of these, I think, like 5 to 7 men would sleep in them.
Yep.
And then over time, the families would actually move into them as well. Yeah, this is the Vicus. The Vicus is an area that, with certain exceptions, it was a village that was that built up or grew up to service the fort.
How neat! And this would have been a drain.
Yes, it would.
You're so smart.
Well, they were masters of engineering, especially water.
That one said it was a shop. How did they know what
By what was on the ground, what they found in it when they excavated it. You can tell whether it was a residence or living area, or if it was a shop or an industrial area. You'd probably run across kilns and such as well here. Furnaces for smelting. It's all going to be part of the Vicus. Yeah, I mean, they're very sophisticated about how they handled water drainage and...
Well, that was probably blood drainage, and so it was possibly a butcher.
Oh, this one? Ah.
So you'd have to bleed all the animals.
Yeah, that makes sense. Strip houses, long, narrow buildings.
I don't trust you backing up like that.
So it purifies the local water because it's not broken bacteria. beer, the drink is called Cerveza. I still using beer, yes, that's great, been used a long time. But it'd be quite a sour mash, and it wouldn't last very long because we didn't put hops in the beer. Until around 5 years ago. Yeah, it went very quickly, it grew quickly, drank quickly.
Oh, a tavern.
It'd be like a coffee, with a brew, but even the wine that's drinking is more hot, that's good. So big human seeds of honey, it's not sweeter, it's still quite
Vindolanda Fort. So that was the Vicus. And here's the fort itself.
Yeah. So then there's big barrack as well.
Yeah.
You been up there?
I haven't been up there. You've been
Not yet.
I went to the South Gate as well.
But in that time there was no grave here.
Dogs. They have not excavated the whole fort. I think it's about 50%, they think. I watch them on YouTube. They have updates. This area has not been. Fully anyway. Water.
Places over there where they're still excavating, they're going really deep.
Oh, that's neat. Cavalry barrack, late period. It's part of the National Trust, I believe.
Yeah, the
Well, the Vindolanda Trust, but I think it's part of the National Trust as well, but I don't know that for sure. Yeah, I was looking at the layout, and I would, yeah.
What's all that about?
It's hypercost.
Huh?
Hypercost.
What does that mean?
The raised floor, the heated floor.
Oh, okay.
It's a bit different than I'm familiar with, but because these are solid instead of stacked tiles. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that's a hypercost.
That makes sense.
So that would have like heated a lot of these little rooms.
Well, no, it would heat that room. Now, where the furnace was, that isn't clear to me. I guess that might be it there. I'm not sure, but
There's supposed to be where you can see a furnace, according to what we watched.
and I'm sure if I knew where it was, I'd be able to go, yep, that's it. But I'm not that. It's just what I've watched. What's it say?
Museum and stuff's down that way, so I'm going to kind of loop around, aim at that tower, and then come back.
Do we actually hit that tower on the way out? I'm thinking.
The museum's back that way. I'm sure we get there around here too. I want to put that there.
Yeah, well, we're going to get there, but Diane, what I think is that this path goes down to the museum,
and then
it comes back up this way.
Oh, well, then let's go that way.
At least I think that's what happens. Yeah, they probably have a restroom down here. Turn this off. Kind of a long walk to get to the museum, but well worth it, I'm sure.
By the time I get there, okay. Use the restroom.
Oh, looks like it's down there. I'm going this way though.
I can hear the water, but oh, it has to be over there.
I mean, it's a tool which carries on being used even today in places like India, Pakistan, Turkey. You'll still find potters using this type of potter's wheel because it's so efficient, because it's so fast, and because it's easy to build, and you don't really need a massive infrastructure to use it. But yeah, I'd say 3,500 years it took us to decide. Yeah, that's for us. You don't want to rush into these things, but make sure it's right for you.
How does it make the
All the pots on the table are replicas. You can handle them, pick them up. You're quite safe. They're not for sale.
That one that you got, is it 6 commissions you did for Scott?
Oh yeah.
That was fantastic. That's
I've actually got one of the not so strong ones.
They found it with us. Cohort 8. Battalion. Amazing. Amazing the preservation.
13 is a saddle. Did you see what they found from the horse? Oh, boxing gloves.
Leather work, sewing.
Yeah, absolutely. God, the level of preservation of the stuff that usually is just gone, and when you have leather and fabric.
Look at the things that we still have and use today.
Yeah.
That's something I missed last time. I didn't notice.
Hair cutting.
Bathhouse tiles.
He didn't say about it, did he?
See the hair cutting? Right there.
Oh, yeah.
Scissors. They do hair,
Mhm.
sheep, whatever. And then for pulling nails.
Nippers. Oh, these are keys, Diane. Yeah, different locks and doors. Oh, another phallus. Those are everywhere. I'm looking for something specific. Oh, I guess we go this way? I think this is what they call Samian ware, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, Samian ware, Diane. This is the stuff we hear so much about when we're watching Time Team.
Had to have a lady help me turn the water on.
You have to pull out.
Yeah, they don't have the directions on all the stuff.
So now we have multiple people having to help us to turn on the water.
Tuna stuff.
Well, you figure when he was here for 400 years, they had to have a huge cemetery. No? Now this is what I actually came to see, are these.
Start their conservation process the day they're found. I excavate the tablets from any surrounding material using delicate tools. The tablets are lifted from the
Well, that's disappointing. I wonder if it's off on. I wonder if it's off on exhibit somewhere else, because I was really excited to see her. You will know. I'm very interested in seeing the party invitation that they had found. Where is that?
The actual tablet's not here. That's at the British Museum.
Ah, so
but
it's
on here. Have you seen it on here?
Probably.
That one then?
Yes. I didn't realize that was at the British Museum.
There you go. But yeah, it is.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, is that the right one? No,
Yeah,
it's not the right one.
No, that's an appeal.
Here are the latest prints. It's absolutely wonderful. You've suddenly got the text down there.
There we are. Thank you very much.
Then the slow process of trying to work out
That's unfortunate. I thought it was here.
It starts off 18th of May. The number of men in the first cohort.
Invitation to a birthday party from Claudius Caesar to Sulpicia Lepidina, wife of Flavius Cerealis, prefect of Vindolanda. And there's the translation.
46 men. Outstation at Coria, Corbridge, 337 men.
September 11th. Diane.
There's someone here
Yesterday.
going off to make the pay.
Or no, today.
We can't work out where they've gone, but their numbers around this side.
Well, that is unfortunate. I'm so disappointed. I probably should have done more research. But the ones we did see, it's too bad the lighting is so dark we can't get a picture of them. You have a picture of the...
Well, the good news about what we've done so far is just scratch the surface. About 150 years of excavation.
I can't buy anything without it.
There's absolutely no doubt in my mind that
It's a little unusual.
That's the feet. It's probably like a 10 or 11 year old.
10 or 11. Yep. Oh, they grew up in the Mediterranean region before moving here.
How do they know?
Analysis of isotopes in the teeth.
Yeah, about 4.5 feet, so almost my height.
people have together in the trenches working. You share ideas.
Oh, that's the end.
Going on in the area. So
Now they have a thing on one of them. We were rich.
I think it makes for a great opportunity.
Jack has a week coming like
Tonight.
hey, being able to breathe here is a lot easier.
Yeah. Probably because of humidity. Different climate, and that's not as dry as the desert.
My lungs can actually take more oxygen in.
Yeah. A lot of people, well, I said that my great-grandparents wound up coming to California for the desert, and that's where she died. Oh yeah, this is the baths. Oh, pre-Hadrian though. So this is before Hadrian's wall, I guess. Yeah, see the hypercaust for the heated room? Probably tepidarium. That's cool. Plunge pools and such. I think you can almost see that in the tepidarium there's still like carbon marks from the heat. Sweet. Let's hope. Yeah, this is a reconstruction. No, not a reconstruction. What's the right word for that then? Yeah, I suppose reconstruction. Yeah, that's right. Of what the walls and the gate would have looked like. And they know that by the foundations.
They had the, well, I'm sure it was chest or some sort of it. Did you see the thing that was inside?
Oh, this is where the southern gate was of the pre-Hadrianic fort. Okay. So this is before Hadrian's wall. That explains why the baths are where they are. Yeah, I'm not going to. Looks like you can go up this way and then come down that way. At least that's what it looks like. Did you see the tablets describing the Britons? One that they found written?
No. Can you take a photo of us?
Horrible people. Well, by this layout, it looks like this are two barrack blocks, left and the right. Of the door going in. And I think, I'm going by memory, but I think up to 10 men would sleep in here. And all of their possessions and armor and food and such would be there. These are the current excavations that I watch on YouTube. Diana went that way. Yes, ma'am. Oh, this part, this stuff? Yeah, they brought that in, I'm sure, for footpaths. That's where you also see the stuff that's under it. It's to protect the archaeology underneath. Because generally, what they do is, and that might be what's happening here in front with the plastic, is they'll excavate it to a certain point, and then they'll cover it, and then bury it all again. Because they don't want to be too intrusive, because over the years, of course, technology goes better and gets better, and at times they can conduct a lot of research without ever putting in a trowel. Olympia. And I think if I remember correctly, this is where the standards were kept. This was the vault. The standards were kept here, in front, and then the vault was in the back here, under guard, and this is where all the money was, the soldiers' savings, everything very well documented by the, they didn't call him a scribe, but that's what it was basically, but they had a different name for him. Yes. Yeah, I think these are examples of a motarium, the ones that it has into the clay is gravel put into it, so you grind. So when you're grinding stuff, I think it's called a motarium. Talking about Samian ware, the glassy red.
These are the barracks, aren't they?
I'm really looking forward to the other thing.
Is that what these are for? That's what Scots for, isn't it?
And the leather just, I mean, preservation just is amazing. A leather mouse.
Yeah, because look, this bit now is excavated.
Looks like burlap.
Yeah, it's got the fabric or something.
Oh, look down here. We have the different one.
Yep. Jewelry and such. Dog. Unique. They found a temple inside the walls of the fort, which is very unusual. Ancient timekeeping device. Huh. Oh, that's neat. So it didn't matter up there. Oh, I never really thought about Christianity, but yeah. I would never have thought about that, you know that? Well, the Christian church at Vindolanda. I know, but you just keep thinking Roman.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, by that time. Some modeling dog wall. Lots of combs, controlling lice and fleas was a problem. These are trying to decide if it's getting warmer because I found the thermostat out there and I turned it up a teeny bit. Or I found it somewhere.
It's right, not too much, right? 'Cause
No, I didn't turn it up much.
What'd you do?
Just turned up the thermostat a tiny bit because it seemed a bit chilly.
Have individual things.
No.
They
Well,
all
if you have a furnace.
Joel, they're all here. Like there's one here.
Yeah, well, we'll see what it does. It may not do anything at all, I guess. Oh, pretty nice place. Yeah, for some reason, I expected this to be like 2-floor.
Yeah, I did.
I'm happy it's 1.
Yeah, me too.
No climbing. Okay.
Why do I have your underwear in my...
I don't know why it makes any difference.